Damn, I hope nobody on the list gets mad.
I get if you're making a joke about like black people or Jews or some like some historically marginalized group that has had like fucking really horrible shit happen. But just fat people? I'll take this a step farther. Same with women. You guys are 50% of the population. Start carrying some weight, you know?
Fair enough. I mean, I'm already carrying some weight.
Who is that? I don't know.
Oh, Ethan Ralph?
That's Ralph? He looks good there.
I think he's a pretty good-looking guy.
He's either S or F. I don't know how to... Do you put him at the top or bottom?
Okay, so you tweeted about fat people. You said, the fact that you can't call someone who is fat on the internet is the lamest thing. How are fat people a protected group?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
You could view, like, some people view that as like a commentary on like shitting on fat people, I guess.
Yeah.
I honestly, you don't have to be mean to fat people, but the idea that like you know, all these websites have rules now about, you know, intrinsic traits and like physical traits, making fun of people for the way they look and whatnot. It just to me, it's just fucking silly, you know? Like if you go into like any fucking school, whether it's like a preschool, a high school, middle school, it's like, dude, there's all sorts of kids goofing on each other and that shit and teasing each other. And then what's weird to me is now in the adult world, it's now seen as bad enough shit where you could like lose your income for it because you're making fun of somebody for a completely, you know, not controllable necessarily, because some people got eating disorders and all that shit, but like largely what should just be seen as like a light fucking joke.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so too. So what spawned that tweet? Did something happen on social media or something?
I don't know if I believe like it was just we were in a group chat and I listened to a couple podcasts where things had to be either cut or they had to like stop people from making a fat joke because they're worried about getting a strike.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it's like fucking insane. It's like, I get if you're fucking doing that, if you're making a joke about like black people or Jews or some shit, like some historically like,
marginalized group. Yeah.
Marginalized group that has had like fucking really horrible shit happen. But just fat people? What? They're not a group, man. Fat people aren't a group.
They're not a protected class. They're really not. No. I think fat people have pretty good senses of humor, not to stereotype. But they generally have pretty good senses of humor.
Well, so they aren't a group of people. That's what drives me crazy. It's like you're not a group of people. It's like me saying brown-haired people as if we're all like tied together and some shit. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
You know?
I like to call people fat whores. I think the combination of fat and whore is just like really fun to say.
Yeah, it's meaty. It's a juicy insult.
Yeah, it's a really good insult. So I figured
I'll take this a step farther. Same with women. Women aren't a protected group either. You guys are 50% of the population. Start carrying some weight, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm already carrying some weight, so you know, I'm halfway there. So
yeah, it's like the Andrew Tate shit. It's like, how are you gonna ban him for hating women? It's like it's half the population. They're not you're not a protected group. Yeah. I don't think you should be banned if you make fun of them.
So I think that I think it's fine to make fun of women. I wish I could make fun of men without a whole bunch of men getting mad about it too. Because
that's the rule of the internet is people will always be mad. My problem is when the website steps in.
Okay.
The instant the website's stepping in to fucking like clock you for doing shit, I hate that. Get the fuck out of here. You know, if everyone's gonna be mad and shit. I mean, people are always going to hate what you have to say, especially when it comes to, I mean, you're in the political space, so like even extra for you. I was thinking just in the commentary drama space.
Yeah.
Is this a tier list you're pulling up on here?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh God, what are we getting into?
I made a fat people on the internet tier list. I would love for you to participate with me. You're lucky because this one's a good one. Because the last one I made somebody do with me. Last one I made somebody do with me was a race swap tier list, right? And we did people who were like doing brown and blackface. So
you're going to, wow, that is, that's really bad. I don't, who's the one who did that? So I could go cancel them after this.
Oh, me and R Relevant did it. And R Relevant's a person of color. So he can do it, you know?
Yeah, they got the pass then.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
And
you
we
see
both.
Ethan Klein's Holocaust comments towards Ben Shapiro?
I heard about it. I did. So what
It's
exactly
so
did he
funny.
say? What
It's
exactly
so.
did like
He
he
said,
hopes?
no, I'm sure I could get the clip here, but he said, if there's another Holocaust, he hopes Ben Shapiro is the first one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I
Oh
mean, it's kind of fucked
God,
up though. It's pretty fucked up, but
it's
it's
fucked
funny.
up. It's funny.
But
It's all
yeah,
a joke. You
yeah.
know, he got a strike for it today. Did you know that?
Ah, I didn't know that.
Got a
Wow, he
strike for it
actually
on
got it.
YouTube today. But
Yeah,
it is funny, like he's just complaining about it. Every time he gets fucking censored or sued or some shit, he always bitches about free speech. And then the
yeah.
instant it happens to him, like he does it to other people, it's like fuck him. So I don't know. It's hard for me to find sympathy for that guy.
I kind of agree. I'm pretty close to being a free speech absolutist. I'm not quite there, but
I'm
I
pretty
just
much all the way there, I'd
yeah,
say.
yeah. Okay, so I figure we could go through the list of fat people I put on here, and
Okay.
you can tell me your thoughts on them. Okay, I
I
don't
this is
know.
this is a great list, by the way. I'm already seeing a lot of love between these people.
Yeah, I really tried to find I tried to find people who were either fat, actually fat, or fat like metaphorically fat, right? So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So and if you don't know any of the people on this list, you can just let me know and I'll explain who they are. But I think we got a good amount of people here. Um, so the first one I put on the list is a lot of people said Billy the Fridge is their
Billy the
favorite
Fridge
fat
is an
person.
absolute legend. He's probably one of my favorite YouTubers ever, especially from that 2016 era.
Uh-huh.
I haven't really kept up with him lately, but he's a great guy. He let me wear his donut chain at VidCon.
Whoa, that's so
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So I like Billy. Is he an S tier fat person? I don't
What
know.
would make somebody an
We
S tier
gotta.
fat person?
Is he an S tier fat? He's a solid A for sure. He's like the bar. I think if you're gonna go and you're gonna aim to be big and make it like he made it his brand. I feel like that's like
Really?
extra level. The instant you're making money off being fat,
Yeah.
you know, you're
That's
kind of
true.
gaming the system.
Yeah,
Because all
definitely.
these people getting swollen jacked, they're paying to have their muscles. They're all paying memberships at the gym. You know, not many people pay to be fat or get
Y-
paid to be fat.
So you think he's A?
I think he's A. I think he sets the bar. He's a strong bar on the fat list.
Yeah.
One of my favorite fat people ever, Billy.
I hope nobody on this list gets too offended by it, but I know somebody will be upset. So, Nikocado Avocado.
Oh God, he's either S or F. I don't know how to. Do you put him at the top or bottom?
um,
Again, making money from being fat, but the other thing is he's completely disgusting, and he's also a bad name for fat people.
what do you mean? A
Just
bad name?
saying.
Oh, he makes a
Yeah,
bad
he's
name
kind
for
of
fat
like, yeah,
people.
you know, like he screams and like he like gets pouty and you know,
Yeah,
he bitches at the fast food people when he goes through the drive-through. You
yeah,
know, like I feel like he's doing bad PR if you're a fellow large man.
yeah. That's true. But it's like a car crash. You can't stop watching. Like,
No, no, I'm actually a huge fan of his videos too. I've watched a lot of Nikocado Avocado in my free time. It's like it's like real housewives, but like just him eating food
yeah, yeah.
and
Uh,
abusing his boyfriend.
yeah. Well, they're kind of abusing each other, right? Like they both scream at each other and stuff. And
Yeah, I'm convinced it's all fucking scripted.
yeah.
Honestly, I always hear behind the scenes he's like legitimately like the nicest dude.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, yeah, I feel like he. Oh man, do we put him at the top or the bottom? I don't. Is he like what you know how like in Hollywood there's like the little people like Peter Dinklage and all
Yeah.
the like the instant that a little person gets a big role and they make a ton of money, they always get like go on mic and they're always like, "Yeah, I wish we stopped getting casted as just little people and we were just people." And all the other little people get pissed because they're like, "You're getting us out of our job, fuck you."
Yeah, they're like, yeah, well,
I
they're
feel
like,
like he's doing that.
yeah. Yeah, he's the one
Put
who's
him at F.
F. You want him to be at
All the way,
F?
yeah, he's either at the top or bottom. Let's balance it
Oh,
out.
I
I don't
gotta
like him
add
being
it.
above Billy. It's
Um,
okay. Just leave him at D. D will be your
okay.
metaphorical F. Good. Yeah, this is a nice thing where we can just really degrade the large and in charge, you know?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Is this
Um,
next guy Boogie?
yeah, that's Boogie.
He's kind of a little bit of a fat trader.
You think
Where he
so?
was the original fat man on the internet with the videos of him jumping in the pool and shit. Those are like all-time internet classics.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he went and got like a tummy tuck or whatever that shit was, and he was trying to be skinny for a while. I don't know. Do we dock points for that?
Well, do you think it's like kind of like a how people view race traders? He's like an Uncle Tom of fat
Yeah, yeah.
people.
Instead of being a race trader, he's a fat trader. But
Yeah.
at the same time, he is the original. Put Boogie S. Boogie's an S tier, dude. He
Okay.
gets that legacy invite. Plus, he's like e-begging on the internet. There's like a whole lolcow story with Boogie.
Yeah.
S.
Why not? Why not? Okay. Next person is a TikToker, Caleb 10. I actually
I
don't
don't
know
know
anything
this
about him.
person.
Yeah. But somebody recommended that I put him on the list, but we can ignore him if you don't want him.
Can you pull up a video of him? Can we see a TikTok?
Yeah. Let me pull up a
We could do a
video.
live judge of him right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what are we looking at here? Pick the one with you got just pick any one of these. These look classic.
He's got a hat, dude. I like the hat. Okay. I
So
gotta
is this
say,
all of his TikToks? Is he just a dancer? So he's not
I
even a funny guy?
wonder. I guess he's
I
just.
thought you had to be a hot girl to do this shit on TikTok. Thought you had to be
I
like
thought you
a
did
hot
too.
model or some shit. This is clear S tier.
Yeah, and he's still done it. He succeeded.
Wow, yeah,
Yeah,
that's an S tier. Holy shit, that guy's just inspired me. Is that Dark Side Phil?
yeah,
Is
it's
that
Dark Side
DSP?
Bill. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, DSP's. I don't know if DSP is actually fat, but he is definitely metaphorically fat.
I think so. Have you seen his cooking videos?
No, I haven't. Pull one up.
Oh, they're god awful. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what you meant by metaphorically fat, and now I see Asmongold on here.
Well, some of the people I just put in there.
Fat.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just put some of the people in there because I thought it was funny.
Fat is but a mindset.
Yeah, that is but a mindset. I agree with that. Okay, let's see.
What's up, everyone? It's DSP, and this is an unprecedented moment. I'm actually doing something that some people have asked for, probably just joking around, but I find myself doing it.
He sounds like what? A teenager?
He sounds like a teenager, yeah.
Mass Effect 2 DLC, The Shadow Broker, as well as the new game Spider-Man.
Get to cooking.
Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah, where's it go wrong? Or does he make like a souffle? How good is this?
So what am I gonna do?
It's not. It's not. It's like
jumbo egg, a couple slices of bacon
towards
for
the end
sandwich,
and see what it looks
obviously
like.
2 pieces of. If you ever take bacon off the plate, you
Oh,
have to shake,
what the
you have
fuck?
to get the excess
It's
grease
terrible.
off of it. You slap it down on the plate, you slam it around.
How do you burn it? How do you burn the bacon? He's standing right there.
He calls it cooking with the king. Poorly cooking with the king. And there's a whole playlist of it. And it's awful. It just
How the fuck does this not have 1 million views?
Yeah, whenever I put it on for my chat, they get super triggered by it. You know, they get really mad. So
you flip it, you do the same.
All right,
thing.
let's rate Dark Side Phil here. He's just cooking bacon and he fucked it up. That's unbelievable. A fucking child could cook bacon.
Yeah.
He's right there. It's not like he walked away.
Why does he film his toilet while he's cooking? What is going on? Why are you filming your toilet while you're cooking? Why are you? Oh, you poured the grease into the toilet? Is that normal? Is that
a big brain play? Is that smart to do? Maybe Phil's onto something.
Oh my God. I forgot that.
At least he has a clean toilet. I would have bet $1 million that his toilet was filled with shit.
Yeah, I would have too.
I cannot believe there's not just pubes all over that toilet.
True. And he flushed it. While he was doing a cook. How do you do this?
Oh my
How do you
God, that looks like fucking ass. The bread isn't even toasted, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe it's very lightly toasted.
I'm kind of jealous that he was able to make a career making such terrible food.
Was he ever big? I don't even remember this guy ever being big. He's just like infamous. He's like Wings to me.
I think he was big. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
is he banned off YouTube? Why is this just like a random YouTube account?
Never put fat into any drain system from my chat. Okay. Never do that. You're 100% not supposed to do that. So him pouring grease down the toilet was not a good idea.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
This is so bad. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's banned off YouTube. Chat, do we know if he's banned off YouTube? Greasing a pan for bacon. Wow.
You're not what? Do you use a pot for bacon? Everyone uses a pan for bacon, right?
Yeah, yeah. How can he call me an idiot when he flushed grease down the toilet? I don't know. Okay, well, we can rate him if you want.
I think he's, I think we put him at B, maybe C.
Yeah.
The problem with him isn't, it isn't that he is metaphorically fat. He's got the mentality there, but the problem is, he's not even getting fat off good food that people want. He's like cooking himself. It's not even like McDonald's or fun shit. He's just getting fat off horrible shit. He doesn't even know how to toast bread. Doesn't know how to make bacon. His toilet is clean though. That's keeping him out of D tier. For sure.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this next person on the list? I think this is Amber.
Is that Foodie Beauty?
Oh, it is Foodie Beauty. One of these is Amber. I don't know. I can't tell fat woman apart.
That's not Foodie Beauty. That top one might be.
Okay. So then this one's Amberlynn Reed, and this one's Foodie Beauty.
Foodie Beauty is she's like Nikocado Avocado if it wasn't an act. Like her shit is 100% real. You could see all sorts of like weird fucking abuse and breakup with like her boyfriends over the years on there. She just went through kind of like a crazy one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She gets on there and she cries on camera, and then every time she pans to the floor with her camera, it's fucking disgusting. There's just shit all over the floor, like old tissues and fucking boxes and trays and shit. Oh, so no. She's really fucking gross to me, but also she is funny. She's a really funny person. She's not very like famous though,
Yeah.
She's just kind of for the fucked up to watch. I'm pretty fucked up, so I do like watching it.
Yeah.
I'd place her at B. She's definitely better than Phil. She's at least eating cool shit. She's at least eating shit where I'm like, that looks fucking good.
Yeah.
She's also got a great clip of her being like, people being like, why don't you lose weight and you can meet like a nice guy or whatever? And she goes, I get way more men with me at this size than when I was 200 pounds later. She says that all the time, and she does. Really? She's always dating a dude. She's crushing it.
Yeah.
That woman crushes it.
I'm looking at her videos, and she's wearing a hijab in these. Did she become a Muslim? Like, what happened?
I haven't been paying attention to her this current season of Foodie Beauty, but I wouldn't be surprised if she just went like full Trisha Paytas and is Muslim now.
Well, Trisha Paytas went full Jewish, right?
Oh, is Trisha Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Trisha did have a Muslim mark.
Oh, did she? Oh,
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
That's wild. That she became. She
was on Trisha went on TikTok to pray, doing like the Muslim like carpet shit, and there's a feature on there where they could throw tomatoes at you, and she was getting tomatoes thrown at her.
Oh no!
The whole time. Oh, she's live on TikTok.
Muslim TikTok must have been so mad at that.
It was the best.
That's so funny. Wow. That is amazing. Did she have like the headscarf on? Because you're supposed to have it on when you pray. Like,
I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. It might have been pink though.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's
a nice bright pink headscarf.
Yeah.
I think she might have. I forget.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Jack Black, and he's not traditionally an internet person, but he's online now.
He is. His name's Jablinski online.
Yeah.
He's the voice of Bowser, and he's fucking. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard not to like Jack Black, no matter who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel, he's also a celebrity. Does he embody the traditional fat person? I'd put him at like a B. He's good, but also like, he's he's not, you know, to me, he's not that exciting. He doesn't have like the sad factor going for him. And he also has not made it like his brand. You know, he's just a funny dude that happens to be fat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, next one is Keemstar.
Keem's actually looking pretty good these days.
Oh yeah, I put him because he's metaphorically fat.
He's he's metaphorically fat.
Yeah.
Well, that legendary picture of him on the H3 podcast was definitely like peak fatness for Keemstar. Have you ever seen that?
No, let me look.
Oh my god, dude, he was so salty. He has not stopped talking about this. He's talked about this every fucking 6 months. He went on the H3 podcast back in the day. It was like episode 3 or some shit.
Yeah.
And Ethan put the camera really low, and it was a really bad angle of Keem. And he looked so fucking fat the whole time.
That's
so
it's
funny. Classic.
I think I remember he looked a little puffy to me in that, you know?
Yeah. Can you find it or no?
I Googled
it's him sitting on the purple couch.
Keemstar H3 podcast. Let's see.
But these Google images don't look as bad as I remember.
Oh, I see.
Maybe he just has me remembering it worse than it was.
Yeah, this is
Ethan looks so thin in this too. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I guess this was 5 years ago. Ethan looks great in this. Holy shit. Yeah. And Keem's the fat one. Oh yeah, this is it. Let me send you this.
Okay. Because I mean, I Googled fat Keemstar and I came up with this, which is pretty good. I think.
Oh yeah, that's also a picture that has been around for like fucking years. Yeah. Here, look at this. At that timestamp.
I was always a bit of a
look at this man here,
talker, if you will, and
he's a chunker.
One night,
he looks like he has a little bit of a gut going on, you know.
Oh yeah, he looks like he also has just like a big booty too. And then scroll forward. Look at Ethan. Look at Ethan in this.
At the bar, I was just celebrating because we got this like giant bonus check at work for thousands of dollars, and I came home and I got on Halo, and I was just talking crazy smack. I was saying some ridiculous shit. Somebody recorded me.
Yeah, just skip forward.
YouTube shut down my channel.
Why? I know that I know for the rest.
Look at Ethan. He looks fucking great here. This is crazy.
He has one chin. He has one chin in this. It's amazing.
Man, dude, how time flies.
So many times. Yeah. He's not legally allowed to own Trump.
Maybe
man, I don't remember this.
Maybe their souls are connected, and like when one of them gets fat, the other one gets like thin, and like
whoever's going through the villain arc at the time, they just start swapping weight. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Well, you think the fat part, when they're fat, they're in their villain arc, or you think?
Yeah. When one of those two are fat, that means they're in their villain arc.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna put Keem in C tier.
Okay.
Not that exciting of a fat person, but he definitely was a chunker. You know.
Yeah. So this next one is
that just a bear?
Yeah, Hank the Tank. Basically, he made news. He made news this summer because he's like a 500. Well, basically, what happened is, in California, a bunch of people had recordings of Hank the Tank breaking into their homes and taking food. Right, this 500-pound bear, and then they started.
So it's a real bear.
It's a real bear that was terrorizing.
It's a legitimate bear.
Yeah, and so then, they even have a Wikipedia article about him now. Hank the Tank is a 500-pound American black bear that lives in Tahoe Keys, California. He became notable when newspapers using the words ransack and rampage reported that he was breaking into Lake Tahoe houses in search of food and doing property damage. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife said that Hank lost his fear of people. At one point, he stood accused of breaking into 30 houses, but DNA evidence later
crazy.
showed. Yeah, and they were speculating about like, oh, if wildlife comes and gets him, are they going to put him down? And then all the people were protesting, even though he was terrorizing them, breaking into their homes. They were like, you can't put him down. So, so DNA evidence later showed that the 30 break-ins were the work of at least 3 different bears. February 2022, there was some talk of euthanizing Hank, though they said it would be a last resort. And pretty much he was just like a big sensation online.
Did they just throw him in a zoo or some shit?
I don't think they ever caught him. I think he's still out there.
Oh, he's still out there. Oh man, Hank's definitely. Is he S tier? I think Hank's S tier.
I think he is too. Yeah, I love.
Our lone animal representative.
Yeah. So you know this guy.
Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
Large boy. Honestly, it's not. He's less like. You know how people can be fat, but they're still like athletic and kind of doing things and moving around and.
Yeah.
Like Nikocado Avocado, I look at him, he's jumping in his videos and like, doing all sorts of shit, walking around Walmart. Ethan, every time I see him, he just looks like a melting ice cream cone in that chair of his. He's always like sinking lower throughout the podcast. Can't sit up straight.
Mm-mm.
Where do I put Ethan? For his personality too, is just ugly. It's not even fat. He's just like an ugly man. I think Ethan and Keem, they got to go on the same tier.
Okay.
Or does he go below?
I mean,
he did make Fupa. Fupa was like the best joke he ever made. I love the Fupa shit.
Yeah, I like the
arc.
Fupa shit too. Yeah.
Let's leave him there for now.
Okay. This is Mr. Beard, I think is his name. A couple of people.
I don't know him very well. Is he the guy that made a video that Augie and Nick reacted to?
I'm so terrible keeping up with these with internet.
This guy doesn't even have a beard, so it's not even that guy.
Yeah, I know. It's
Mr.
weird.
Beard doesn't have a beard.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he fat? He doesn't look that big here.
I don't think he's that fat, honestly. Like he does TikTok too, I think.
Mr. Beard. Let's just leave him off the list then.
Yeah, let's leave him.
I don't know him. Yeah. Fuck him.
Okay. This is Wings of Redemption.
Oh, Wings. I do love Wings. Not metaphor. He is one of the few people physically fat and metaphorically fat.
Yeah.
And he's also like just an e-bugger too, which I do like. He's an A tier, hands down. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
Favorite Wings clip is, I feel like his downfall was literally when he lost to. He's the only guy I know whose downfall was because he lost in a video game.
Yeah, didn't he threw a fit? He threw a fit and he was like.
He said the Zombies players were not as good at Call of Duty as the multiplayer guys.
Yeah.
And he challenged. Shit, I forget who it fucking was. Does chat know? Oh fuck, I forget who he was. He challenged one of the COD dudes where I think he was one of the CS:GO gambling guys. The guy he challenged. Anyway, he challenged him back in the day and he got fucking annihilated.
Jaws. Like, it says lost to Jaws.
No, was that Jaws? I don't think so. I thought it was a Syndicate. Yeah, it's Pro Syndicate. That's exactly what it was. And he ended up losing like fucking 20 to goddamn 2 or some shit. He got absolutely wrecked.
Syndicate. Yeah. Okay, I see. There was suicide drama apparently too with him.
I haven't kept up with it. If he's on the suicide list, I mean that feels bad then because that man ended Wing's career and now apparently is still not happy.
Yeah. Damn. Rip Ripperino, bro. Okay, yeah, so you stand by A then with him.
Yeah, he's an A. He's A for sure.
Okay, next person I'm pretty sure you know because you made some videos on him.
Mm-hmm. Good old Jeremy, the biggest simp on the internet. He's also kind of a cuck too, yeah. Jeremy is very large, but he thinks he looks majestic, so he's kind of got like some body positivity going, which you gotta respect to a degree.
Which is really ironic because he's really not about body positivity for anybody else, I think.
Oh, dude, there's videos of him just shitting on the way Megan Fox looks. And I'm like, bro, you're you, dude. Like, what the fuck are you shitting on, dog?
Yeah. Well,
where would you push Jeremy?
So I had a actually very surprisingly pleasant conversation with the guy. So I was very surprised.
About Keffals, right?
Well, it was more about like diversity in media. But he like took a much softer stance when he was talking to me, and then we ended up talking.
He always
about
does.
well.
When he gets in a conversation, he does the same shit Keffals does, except Keffals was mean to you. But when I've talked to her, when anybody else talks to her, and same with when you get Jeremy in a call, you start talking to these people, it's like, wow, they're so much fucking nicer and more reasonable. It's like, well, fuck, dude, act that way then. Be like normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Jeremy to me is just a big grifter. Where does he rate on the fat scale, though? Huh? You got anything?
Oh, no, this is not my list. This is your list, so.
Oh, so you're putting this all off on me if this goes wrong. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeremy. Put him in D, dude. Get him out of here.
Okay, next one is...
he's got some shit going for him in the fat department. I'll give him that, but just everything else just bothers me. So
I
some
think
bias
he's metaphorically thin. He's metaphorically
Yeah, he's metaphorically a fucking Twinkie. I'd rip him in half.
Damn. Are you threatening him right now?
Yeah. In real life.
Okay. All right. So next one is Nick Fuentes.
I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about Nick. I just kind of know like the aura of him where he's super racist, right?
Yeah, he does. He's kind of racist. Yeah, he's pretty racist.
Yeah, I did see like a part of a podcast. It was like Abba, Preach Him, Destiny, and Gideon. And he's like at one point, I think he was like, yeah, like separation of like black and white people. He's like all about it.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about like his fathood though, or like his personality outside of him being racist.
I think it would just be funny to call him fat, so that's why I put him on the list.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever tier I put him in, I feel like that's an insult to them. Put him at the. I feel like I got to swap the tiers around, maybe. He's kind of disgusting in the same way that like Foodie Beauty is, but that's the B tier, Put him in C tier, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't think you should think too much about it,
Put him in clown tier. That's like full goofball zone.
Yeah.
Oh, Asmund.
Yeah.
In some ways, Asmund might be the fattest man on this list.
You think so? Why do you think that?
Mentally? Yeah. Mentally just S tier. Yeah, no, fat. He's full. He's full size.
What about him as mentally full size?
He doesn't shower. And he advocates for showering less. He's going bald, but he still has super long hair. He's like a redneck, neckbeard, fat person, trailer man, but he's also rich. There's a lot of dichotomy going on there. Put him A tier, I guess, because he's not breaking it. He's not changing the game. The people on the top, they're changing the game.
Yeah.
Right? You look at those people, they're innovating. The fat game. Like a bear that's breaking into 30 houses. A fat man that's dancing and getting thousands of views on TikTok, and Boogie, the original. Shit, do we put Nick Ocado S tier? He changes the game too. Put him S tier.
I think so. Where did Nick Ocado go? Is he here?
He's in D tier right now. He needs to go S tier immediately.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shit, dude, what a rise! What a rise! What a rise!
So funny, yeah.
From the trenches.
Yeah, really. And next,
who is this next person?
That's me.
That's you. Why? Is that clown makeup on? Why do you have clown makeup on?
Well, yeah, I did it.
What?
It's like from a year ago.
I don't even feel like you're fat, though.
I think I'm pretty metaphorically fat.
Okay, why? Sell me a little bit.
I like food a lot. I'm very food motivated. Kind of like a dog, like dogs are very food motivated.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, like a dog. Yeah.
I think lunch is my food. Like when it's coming up to lunch in the day, I think that's the happiest I am in the day when it's about to be lunchtime because I'm like
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the sales pitch for yourself, I'll throw you in. Let's throw you in C tier as well. Then
Okay.
You got the clown makeup.
Yeah. C for clown.
You aren't innovating the game in any way, but you're there.
Yeah. This is
Is this a Sims character?
No,
what is this?
Blackface Chud Logic. Do you know Chud Logic?
Yeah, I only know Chud Logic because Nick will call me randomly throughout like a month. He'll just show me random clips of Chud Logic and just crack the fuck up.
Yeah.
Is he fat?
No, but I figured.
Is he black?
No, he's not. He's just doing digital blackface. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard that term before. He's digital. All right, digital blackface.
Yeah.
Let's put him B tier.
Okay.
Send it. Just for that phrase. I already know where he's at.
Yeah.
Who is this lady?
Amberlyn Reed. Apparently she's a lolcow. And a bunch of females follow her. Let me pull her up really quick.
She's definitely got the girth to her.
Yeah. So
I do respect that. When you're in the game and you're representing and you're going hard, I feel like that adds to the lore a little bit.
Yeah. So American YouTuber. Most well known for weight loss vlogs and mukbang videos. How are you doing both?
She actually looks good. She's not like an ugly fat person.
Yeah.
Mukbang. So if she's going hard, that's B tier. Can you be a mukbanger and be below B? No?
No, I don't think so. I think you're right.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. B tier, yeah. This is Tess Holiday. She's like an Instagram model.
Yeah, I know Tess. She's recently lost all the weight, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, no. She was anorexic, and then she went to like just the full other extreme and became a full binge eater. I only know about her because of the Belle Aubrey drama over Eugenia Cooney.
Belle Aubrey? Okay. Yeah, what is that? Can you explain it to me?
So Belle Aubrey is like, there's a whole subset community that would just farm views off of saying Eugenia Cooney was turning everybody anorexic.
Yeah.
Just by existing on the internet.
Yeah.
It was like a whole drama for me 1 year ago. And Tess Holiday was like one of her idols because Tess went from being anorexic to being fat, and she thought that was a really great thing. I do question how good of a thing that is for your health, but I mean, it's definitely probably better to be big than fucking too skinny. Jesus.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, and she's large. She's living the life. She is a supermodel too. She's a supermodel and is large. I feel like that you got to be an A then.
Yeah, you should.
Getting paid.
The boundaries, right, of what a supermodel is supposed to be.
Yeah, tipster. You're gonna make me do this to tipster?
Yeah, a bunch of people replied to my tweet and said tipster. So,
no, tipster's the only. More than any of these other people, tipster has a whole army of accounts trying to be him.
Yeah,
that's A tier.
At least, yeah.
That's A tier. Who else can say that on this list? I don't think a single other person. Not even the S tiers can say that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Andy's also kind of gangster, even though he's fat. It's kind of crazy.
And he's got like such a huge female following.
Yeah, he does. He's just got like quorums of ladies. It's impressive.
Yeah. It's very impressive.
Who is this guy? He does look familiar.
Greek God X.
The Ice Poseidon guys.
Yeah, and he got into trouble recently for saying if he gets a wife, he wants her to be like cooking and cleaning, and he's making the money. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't even feel like that's that crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy either. Yeah.
No, if you want what you want, I mean, fucking go for it.
Yeah, at least he's being honest about it, right?
Yeah, the thing is, he's kind of. Is he still big, or is he like a nobody now?
I think he's
comparatively, he's got to be way less famous than he was.
He still gets invited to Trainwreck's stuff, and still gets invited to these big,
Oh, so he is still big. All right, put him in clown tier then. He could be in C.
Okay.
Is that Muda?
Yeah.
Is Muda fat? No, we got the unique opportunity on Tub Club, which is a podcast I do with Salvo, where we invite guests to be in the bathtub with us. Muda says he wants to come back on, be in the tub. So I hate to say it, I haven't seen his body very well. He sits in the dark too with the lights off, so it's hard to tell. Maybe he's hiding something. Let's put Muda D tier. I don't feel like he's bringing anything to the game. He might be. I don't even know how big he is. He owns 7-Elevens, but that's more of an Indian thing than a fat person thing. So put him in D tier. We'll worry about it. I don't think he's doing much for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick DiOrio. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Nick, I think Nick, when he's on camera, he actually looks really good. But then VidCon, somebody did the Keemstar treatment and just made him look very large in those photos, where even fellow fat commentator Tipster was roasting him for it.
Damn.
There's some commentary on commentary crime going on.
Yeah. Fat on fat crime.
Again, is Nick innovating the game? No, but he is pretty large. I'd say we put Nick B tier.
Yeah, Nick is probably.
He's not. He doesn't have accounts like impersonating him the same way Tipster does.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, he's got a great personality. One of my favorite people to talk to online.
Oh, he's a great guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Salvo?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Salvo's a hairy ass man. Salvo, I actually think looks really good. I do like. He's got a Shimungo ass. Have you seen him present to you before? Presented to me on multiple occasions. Very large booty. Very hairy booty.
Oh, he's definitely mentally fat in my head, I think.
Mentally fat?
Yeah.
I don't know it. I'm trying to think here. He's either incredibly mentally fat or he's he does go after a lot of fat people too. He's like a war crime on fat people.
Yeah, he's like the Hitler of fat people.
Yeah, he is the Hitler of fat people. I'd say we put him I say we put him D tier. Yeah, he's the Hitler of fat people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, unlike the other people, he is kind of changing the game, but maybe it's for the worst, Being fat has never been more dangerous in your life till Salvo's come around.
Yeah. A little bit worried.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as he starts making uniforms, then we know, to be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this Papa Gut? I do like Papa.
I do like.
Is Papa innovating the game? No. To me, he's kind of like he's always trying to be like the dad, which that's never what you really want out of your fat guys.
Really,
I kind of like my fat people to be reckless.
You don't want a fat dad? It sounds kind of comfy to me.
No. If we're putting my dads on a tier list, dads are D for dad. They're just bare minimum in the game.
Okay.
I say we put him C because he is, he's brought some stuff. He did name himself Papa Gut, which is something.
Yeah.
C.
Okay. Ethan Ralph.
Is this a wrestler? I don't know who this is.
You don't know who this is?
Who is that? I don't know.
Ethan Ralph.
That's Ralph?
Mm-hmm.
He looks young there. He looks good there.
I think he's a pretty good looking guy, actually. A lot of people give him shit, but
yeah, he looks fucking great there. Holy shit. I would have never guessed that was him. He's got way more gray in his hair from last time I saw him, I thought. But Ethan Ralph, oh dude, he's somebody I also don't know. I just hear he's super fucking racist, but I've heard him on streams and stuff talk kind of recently, and he seems like a pretty good dude, pretty reasonable dude.
He's he's a very charismatic guy. I have to give him credit for how charismatic he is, and he knows how to run a show. So, yeah.
Has he done anything iconically fat? He's gotten beaten up in public a few times I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wouldn't have chosen, there are a few people in this that I wouldn't have chosen to put on this list just because, but people commented on the Twitter. So, yeah.
Yeah, is he clown tier or is he B? If I knew more about him, he might have even made it up to A, but I just don't. So let's put him in B for now.
Okay.
Put him in B for now. You know what, Nick? I feel like fat isn't part of his brand. He gets trolled for it a little bit on Twitter. Is B too high for Nick? I feel like B's too high. Nick's got to go to C.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Do you know Infrared?
I do. I do know. Is he the guy that didn't know what a vagina was?
Yeah. He's like a communist. He thought that.
What a crazy.
Yeah. He thought that there was only two holes.
He didn't know that there was a pee hole.
Yeah.
The poor guy, dude.
Yeah. And then he tried to walk it back later. And he said, "No, I just consider I consider the pee hole and the vagina one hole." And it's like, bro, that's.
Is he jacked? This guy's kind of jacked though, right?
He is kind of jacked. Yeah.
He's kind of swole. Oh man, how do we put a swole person on a fat list? Mentally very fat. Mentally probably A-tier fat.
Yeah. It's funny.
Doesn't even. I mean, that is so virgin to not even know. To not even know that. I mean, that's brutal.
I may have put him on for spite because every time he runs into me, he makes sure to tell me that I'm fat. So, I figured he's fat too. So.
Okay, good. Yeah. I think is he A? I think he's A-tier.
I think he's A-tier as well. A-tier fat.
Yeah, I think he's A-tier. Trisha Paytas, oh my God, the queen. I love Trisha. I fucking love Trisha, dude.
I can't help it. I love her. I really do.
She's insane. She's got a good blend of just being completely fucking crazy. And also like I do like how upfront she is about all of her. Like she's not somebody that's tried to look cool on the internet in years. And that I do respect that hardcore. Like she just like is her whole fucking shitty, hypocritical self on the internet. I fucking love that.
Yeah. She owns
I'm actually a pretty big Trisha fan.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha S.
Yes.
Trisha's S tier. Yeah.
And I think these are just the people. Well, one of them.
This is just like Papa Guts' brother. I don't know who this guy is. Who is that?
Alabrel. He's a Twitch streamer. I don't know too much about him except he got into trouble for like.
I could tell without even seeing the rest of his body, he is fat. So let's put him in B. Even out this list.
Okay.
There we go. Fantastic. This is actually a fire list. It kind of just became like I didn't realize how many fire content creators were actually large and in charge. A lot of good ones. That one guy, Alpha Red, actually kind of looks like a ripped version of Salvo.
He does kind of now that you say it.
Yeah, is he wearing a fez? No, that's just his hair. His hair's fucked up.
Hair. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You should see him lose his mind. Like he'll like play like old communist songs and he'll just like start marching in his room.
Is he a commie?
Yeah, nice. He's like an ultra tanky. Yeah.
Are all of you are all the political people on Twitch commies?
So
is Hassan a commie? No, Hassan's just a socialist.
Hassan is a socialist, yeah. But he is very susceptible to like tanky rhetoric, I think. I
watched like a 40-minute video from him talking about how like he was like fucking making fun of liberals. And then I was just like, he got a comment that was like, but aren't you a liberal? And he's like, no, I'm a lefty. And it just blew my fucking mind that he's just like those are different fucking things to him. Everybody else thinks they're the fucking same. Just want to point that out.
I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, the lefties hate libs. So, like, if you're a lib, you're like the least.
Lefties hate libs.
Yeah. So
you're so liberal, you're even farther left.
No. You're to the right. They think you're a right winger if you're a lib.
No, but lefties are so liberal that they're even farther left than liberals, right?
Yeah.
Is that the idea? Is that why they're lefties?
Well, they don't believe in capitalism. Generally liberals believe in capitalism.
What's farther left of lefty?
Tanky, basically. Whatever Haas is.
What the fuck is tanky? Why is it called tanky?
Okay, because he's like, okay, so it's like they're like Soviet Russia stands, basically. They're big fans of Soviet.
Oh, they like Soviet Russia.
Yeah. They glorify it a lot.
So fucking weird. They're faking it. All those people are faking it. There's no who's the Soviet, unless you lived in Soviet Russia. I don't even know. Like what do they say that's so great?
Well, they think that that was like the beginning, and then like they tend to think that like the US is involved in everything internationally and has been
that's true. Right?
I mean, yeah, but they think they're like behind the fall of everything communist. And I mean, like people kind of starved and died in Soviet Russia, so like I don't know, I like food too much to be a communist.
There's just so many names. Like I feel like how come all the right-leaning people have all these names too?
What do you mean?
Like if I'm right and then I'm farther right than like, I don't know, who's a famous right-leaning person? Jeremy, right? What am I? Am I just a Nazi then?
So
How does that go? How come you guys get all the fucking cool names and then all the right-leaning people just go to Nazi? That's fucking bullshit.
Well, I don't I'm not a fan of calling I'm not a fan of calling people Nazi because I think that it's just kind of like a blanket term that, you know, doesn't really
it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah. So yeah. Like they have paleoconservatives, they have like Wignats, they have
Oh my god, what the fuck? All these words, bro. I don't know any of it. Thank God I don't do this shit. This space. I just rape my fat people. You know?
Yeah.
This is it. This is peak.
Yeah. I like breaking it up, you know. It can be pretty cancerous, the political community.
Yeah, do you do commentary or like did you know the right opinion? When he was really small, he had like 3,000 subs. He was only did politics. Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
His motto was it's not left, it's the right opinion.
Oh.
That's why he was the right opinion.
Smart.
And then I told him to fucking knock that shit off because it's boring. Politics is lame. And to do YouTube drama.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he did it. He fucking blew up, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
it's
awesome.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. No, you know he's left leaning because he uses the work of the people, man. He like has a whole team of editors that worked for free his whole rise up, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he could be he could be like just really into slavery too, right?
Yeah. No, now that he's got money, I think he pays them, but
yeah.
Not to slander Tro. Those are just funny stories from the past.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I like commentary.
He's a great dude.
Yeah. They're nice and they're fun and stuff.
Nice. Oh my god, dude. It's some of the most fucking cancerous shit. I like commentary people because the whole point most of the time is to just be entertaining.
Well, I do like that about them, yeah. And they're generally they're not like looking through your chat being like, how could you let this person say this thing in your chat? And it's like, bro.
I know exactly who you're referring to. I just want to point out the fact that she thinks any person who's ever been on that site is like pro her being doxxed and swatted is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody posted your fucking docs to Twitter and then, you know, it gets deleted or whatever, or like whatever, they posted to Twitter. It doesn't mean every Twitter user supports that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't. If any, I went through his history. I went through his posting history on that site. I didn't see any evidence of him encouraging.
Yeah, she doesn't have any. She just makes shit up.
Yeah.
Keffals just makes shit up.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Although are you afraid to even talk shit about her on here? I mean, she just gets people banned.
Yeah. Well, I did my little blog post on her, and that's when I got a YouTube strike, and I was like unable to stream on YouTube for a week. So I try to kind of I'm trying to move on from her.
So I meant to ask you with that strike, did that come from a video on her?
No, it came from a unlisted video from like 3 weeks prior. Where I was.
But it came out conveniently right when you posted.
It came, about 30 minutes before I was about to go live on YouTube.
Talking about the
blog post, yeah.
And the blog post is, just to be clear, about Keffals, right?
Yeah, it's just about her and my relationship and why I have,
That's interesting. All right, let me write that down really quick.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
Yeah, and
thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I just thought.
Oh yeah, this was pretty straightforward. For some reason, I thought there was going to be like other people on. It was going to be like a conversation, but I'm all for something like this. This was fun.
Yeah. I know I'm more well known for like hosting panels, but like I like to do one-on-one stuff, and it's cool. So
yeah. Well, thank you very much. Take it easy, Stardust.
Thanks. You too. Have a
nice
good one.
meeting you, Chad.
Good luck with your videos and stuff.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye. That was fun, chat. That was super fun.